I watch it fall down to the ground, cut off the things that weighed me down. There's nothing left, I'm trying.
Hello, and welcome back to Planning with Jules. And today I'm going to go over the steps you need to take to switch to a digital planner and some of the benefits of that digital planner. Okay, so you have your analog planner, that's what we call it. And you have your pens and you have your stickers and all that stuff, and it's just a load to carry with you. So let's talk real quick about the benefits of having a digital planner as well as how to switch. So think about this. A digital planner is convenient, it's efficient, it's organized, and it's powerful. There's so much more you can do if you invest in an iPad and switch to digital planning. So some of the things that you'll need to do when you switch. So the number one thing you're going to do, I lost my pen. All these beautiful pens and pencils, you need to put them away. You need to lock them away. You don't want them out. You also want to do the same thing with your planner, your paper, your notepads, all those things. You need to break the habit of going for a pen and a piece of paper. You need to start the habit of going for your iPad or your tablet, your Surface, whatever it is that you use, and grabbing the stylus, because you have an entire rainbow of colors available to you. You have highlighters, you have pencils, you have every type of pen. All that is available to you. You don't have to carry any of it with you, but a stylus in your device. So that's the number one thing that you need to do. You've got to put that stuff away for a week or two. Just enough time that you get in the habit of grabbing that iPad or Surface Pro or whatever tablet you use in your stylus. You need to carry, number two, you need to carry the device everywhere you go. Everywhere. Find a comfortable way to carry it. Either if it's a purse, a bag, a backpack, whatever it is, and everywhere you go. You go to soccer games, basketball games, baseball games, volleyball games. You go to the library, you go to a meeting, you take your iPad and your stylus or your Surface and your stylus, whatever it may be. You take that tool with you. Number three, which is real important, you need to play on it with the stylus or Apple Pencil or your Surface stylus, whatever it may be that you're going to use. You need to play. Just doodle, sketch, try the different pens, find out what you like, favorite them. Just have fun with it. It's a fun transition. You need to find this fourth one is very important. You need to find an app that you're comfortable with. I tried GoodNotes, I tried Evernote, I tried Notability, I think it's called, or Notable or something like that. I tried several different apps, and I settled on NoteShelf. I like the way NoteShelf flowed. I like the way I could stack my notebooks. If I go back, you'll see I have several notebooks here. I've got stacks of multiple notebooks inside one grouping. It just works really well for me. I like the way that flows. I also like the way that you scroll through from right to left. It's like turning a page. Some apps scroll up and down, and I just don't like that. I want to feel like I'm actually turning the page of a book, because I have always had a notebook and pen and pencil in my hand, always, since a young child. So I need that good feel. So that's number four. Find the app that's right with you. They're not very expensive. Just find what works with you. If you're on a Windows device, I have a Surface Pro, and in that, I absolutely love Drawboard. It's very similar feel-wise to NoteShelf for me, but how you integrate with the pens and stuff's a little bit different. But that overall feel and the intuitiveness of it is very similar to NoteShelf. That's no longer available on an Apple device. Might be available on Android, but I know it's available on Windows. It's called Drawboard. The fifth thing is for 1 to 2 weeks, you only use that device to write down stuff in. You don't use Post-it notes. You don't use any notebooks, no loose leaf papers, nothing. If you're an artist and you're going to sketch on your device. Do not use paper and pen. This is really important in making that switch over. So now let's talk about some of the benefits, because the benefits are endless. There's so many benefits to having a digital planner. Now we talked kind of how to switch, and I'll put those tidbits on the side of the video for you so you can see those. Okay, now benefits. And yes, I have my cheat sheet here because there's way too many of them. Number one, and I think the most important benefit, is you have an entire toolbox. You have an entire mobile art studio. You have an entire library of pens and stationery at your fingertips, and it's lightweight. You're not carrying, 5 colors of pens and markers. If you're like me, I like color code stuff. I like different Post-it notes. I don't have to carry any of that with me. I don't have to carry stickers, washi tape, nothing. It's all digital. So that is huge. Less weight, easier to carry to my kids' sporting events. It's easy to use in the car. It's everything. And okay. So next one though, big deal to me. I not only have my digital planner here that I plan and do my block planning and my goal setting and everything in, I have an entire library of books. I can get on the web and research anything just by hotspotting my phone. I have an entire art studio with me, from the different apps I use for Procreate, Adobe Fresco, Autodesk Sketchbook. I have an entire art studio. I have paints, I have pastels, I have crayons, I have markers, I have watercolors. It's all right there, and I can use it easily. I have my OneNote. I keep a ton of business-related ideas, notes, phone calls, all that's right there. I have Microsoft Teams right there. I can easily connect into my SharePoint or my OneDrive. I can get to any other cloud services that I utilize. Hey, if I want to take a break, I have games. I can play solitaire or all those crazy games that are out there. If I need to learn how to do something, I've got YouTube, I've got Skillshare, I've got Creative Live, all right in this one device. How can you not want to switch to a digital planner? Look at that. That's awesome. Now, the other thing I absolutely love is that it feels like I'm writing on paper. By putting this screen protector on my device, I feel like I am writing on paper. Now, my husband doesn't like it because then the device isn't shiny and all that because it's textured. So it's matte, and it's not a high gloss finish like the actual iPad screen is. But for me, for what I'm using it for, I will take that paper-like feel over that high definition look. So this is Bursum Paper-Like Film Screen Protector. It covers the full screen. I don't get fingerprints on it. It's really nice, and I think this came with a two or three in here. It wasn't very expensive. I think it was like $10, $12. But I really like it. It's really nice. So it does feel like I'm, writing on paper, or like a high quality paper. The fifth benefit to switching to digital planning in my mind is, this is great. You can search. You can search your notes. NoteShelf has that capability. OneNote has that capability. There's all sorts of things that I can do on this. Oh, and if I don't want to handwrite, I can type. That's another thing. If I feel like typing that day, I can type. So not only are there easy ways to switch to digital planning, the benefits are endless. So, if there's a benefit I didn't mention, please share it in the comments because I know there's a lot that I didn't cover. But so there's 5 things to do to switch to digital planning and 5 benefits to switching. So we have our top 10 there. Anyways, so hopefully you enjoyed a little bit about what it takes to switch and a lot of the benefits to digital planning. If you have any questions, as always, my email address is down below. Oops, opposite direction. Oops, that way. hello@juliemstudios.com. You can always email me or comment below, and I will try to answer any questions you have. Until next time, happy planning!